I'm definitely handled differently as a male dancer, especially inside ballet. You get a lot of men who will dance very feminine, which is not bad in its own way, but as a male dancer in like ballet, you need to be strong and firm and have a whole different dynamic than the women do. My name's Oliver Wilson. I am 24. I've been dancing for the last 6 years. My senior year in high school, I started seriously trying to dance from there until now. My first form of dance was tap. In high school they offered a tap class, and so I knew I could basically do that because I did that when I was a kid, kind of. When they offered it in high school, I started doing that, and then I took a modern class, and then I moved into ballet. The reason I started dancing was I have a hard time just sitting still in general, so dancing just seemed like a good idea to get my movement out. And then when I started it just felt right, and loved it ever since. I like ballet compared to other things just because it seems, not to diss on any other style of dance, but it seems more beautiful. I enjoy the lines and the musicality to it versus the hard lines you get from like a contemporary or a modern piece. A few of my highlights in my dance career is I danced with the Utah Ballet, which is just up at the U. I performed Swan Lake with them, as well as a few character pieces as well. I've tried out for So You Think You Can Dance. Didn't actually make it, but it was a good experience nonetheless. Coming this summer, I'll actually be dancing with Vivint Ballet. They're actually coming from Russia down to here, and we get to experience how Russians teach class. So it's important for male dancers to be in ballet to show strength and power, contrasted to the beauty and grace and line that you get from women. At the same time, if you didn't have the male dancers in ballet, you couldn't do any sort of partnering whatsoever. So you can't get the big lifts and the great lines and all these sort of quick turns that you get just with one person. So point work in the ballet society doesn't really exist unless you're in Germany for some reason. They really like it. But I have done a few pieces, comedy pieces, where they've put me in point shoes. And so I've had to take class in point shoes. I've had to learn basically everything from scratch. And I love it. It's so much fun. You get to be taller, you turn a little bit easier, and at the same time it's terrifying, but it's great fun. I have struggled as being a male dancer. I did go to a high school that was very well accepting. Everybody was artsy there, so it wasn't really a big deal, but you get outside of school and everybody asks what you want to go into, and when you say dance, people look down on that for some reason. So I've definitely had it better than most people, but I have experienced the small dislikes of being a male dancer. I don't see myself doing it as a career. It's definitely not off the table, but as of right now, it's more of a hobby, something I really like to do, and something I'll plan on doing till I can't anymore. It's really never going to leave my life. I'll always be here either dancing, and if I can't dance, I'll definitely be watching it.